Calvin, you were involved in this, so you tell us what's happening here.
So what we're about to do here, we're about to put in the collar, which one of our laborers got in his hands. Now you see he's trying to pet that animal. Obviously, you'd want to work your animals when they're nice and calm. You see now that cow is sort of steady, and now you can actually work on it. And now what he's about to do is going to put the collar on the cow. There is putting it on, and then he's going to tie it, put the clip on it. So this collar here is basically an alarm system for us, a tracker. That's what we call it in simple terms, which is used in various ways. I'll show you shortly when I do the demo of the video. So the collar, then the tag, which is showing you, they will then be linked into that number that is showing on the collar, so we know which animal is that. So if you can allow me to share screen, and I can take you through the app. John, can you make it share screen? Just a few seconds.
Yeah. So also, the collar is actually almost like a Fitbit. So it gives us all this data about the cow movements. We're able to see if the cow goes over the fence, there's sudden movement, and most importantly, if someone is trying to steal the cow or do something funny, they will try and remove the collar or cut it. But what you then see there, that belt is an electronic belt. It's got electronics inside it, like a smart belt. So if someone cuts it, then there's an alarm that goes off, then alerting us and the farmer, and in future also the investor that, hey, hang on, something is happening to the cow. Then allows us to react quicker. And even you as the investor, you're able to have that visibility in terms of saying what's happening to my animal. Over to you again, Calvin, there.
I think with that being said, whilst I was trying to load my app, is that the collar, it answers the security issue to a lot of people, where they sort of get worried that what would happen if my animal goes missing. I think that's number one solution to it. And then secondly, on the farming side of things, with that information that Shirley just mentioned now, that it detects the movement, if it's moving much more than it usually does, or if it's seated for much longer. As a farmer from my office, I can then be able to tell that this animal has been seated for too long. And that will also raise alert that there might be something wrong. And you'd find out that maybe that cow was trying to calve and it's sort of battling. And then you can get there on time. The moment you get that notification, then you'll be able to assist that animal. Now you've saved one cow and calf. Or you get there, you find out it's actually stuck on a hole, then you've saved that animal. So it really doesn't limit it to just ensuring that your asset is safe, but it also helps with the management of this cattle. It's more efficient and much more accurate to use that collar. So even if you're just a farmer, it can really help you quite a lot into managing your cattle much better, recording information, and that can also help boost your production as a farmer. So it's quite very useful tool to have, especially nowadays where technology is more advanced. So it also try to advance on the farming side of things, where we also be there, Okay.
Show us what.
So now here is the farmers app, which is designed and to be used by farmers and our partner farmers. So here on the dashboard, you've got all these, you've got the way we manage farms and track livestock alarm, and where one can sell and add or collar. So I'd start off on the management of the farm. I'll click in here and it will take me to that farm where I'm currently at, Jesmond Farm. And then I can go now and view the cattle at Jesmond. And then I'll just take the one here at the top and view that animal. So now this is how it will show on the farmer's app as a farm. You've got the nice picture of the animal there. It's got the collar, which links to the tag, the yellow tag that's on the ear. It says it's at Jesmond. Here's the caller number. And yeah, so that's number one. So I can now go on and track this car that I just checked, I had viewed under the cars. You can then go on to the alarms. Now, this is where, if you look at my screens, it says no records were found. So meaning that everything is still going according to plan. So if there was anything wrong, broken bell to alarm, it would have showed me there on overview. Then I'll know that there's a problem. Or if the server is not picking up the information from the caller, it will show that there's abnormal communication. So if I go on here and click, so it shows me this animal here with this caller ID. It has come closer to the fence 3 times. Hence here, it shows me that 3. So meaning there's an animal which has been coming closer to the boundary so many times. Then I can use that information to look at those animals. And just like I'd mentioned earlier, and Shazit said that exercise warning. If that cattle has been lying down for too long, it will show you. Unfortunately, all our cattle are in good condition, so we haven't got any that is giving us problems. And when it has been moving for too long, it will also show here on the motion distance that this animal is moving further than where it's supposed to be. So this is where the alarm option comes into play. Now, for a partner farmer or someone who'd like to partner with us, we'll then use this option here at the bottom left to list his animal and then put them up for sale. Then from there, we will be able to detect that there's someone who's interested in working with us, and then we'll do the necessary protocols into ensuring that farmer is recruited and they are then our partner farmers to work with. So it's such a very, very useful tool to have, because now then you can just record your data, all your data in here. I'm going to show you something real quick on how we track livestock, how we constantly keep track of this thing. It's going to take a moment to load. Okay. These are all the animals that we've put collars on at the moment, but they are they're outside this geo-fence here, which is closer to the Mkomas River. So now they're on the other side of the farm grazing there. And these ones here, they are near the Mkomas River and they're within this geo-fence that we've set up. So should this animal move away from that, it will show that animal X has moved away. Then I think in that way, your security system is now uptight, much, much more better than just having to sleep overnight, wake up tomorrow morning and just count your cattle and hope that they're all there. Because the moment anything that is wrong happens, the alarm system will pick it up and it will report to you.
Yeah.
And this app is also available on various app stores for our farmers to use. Very easy to download and sign up for. And it'll then link you to us, Livestock Wealth, should you be interested in partnering with us. With the use of that app, it'll save you quite a lot of admin, just try and make the Internet of Things much, much more useful in the farming sector also.